right now to Local 10 News anchor Nicole Perez.
She is live in Metairie, Louisiana, ahead of Barry making landfall. Nicole.
Janice and Christy, we are right along Lake Pontchartrain, and we've felt the winds, the gusts pick up just a bit. We've also been hit with a little bit of rain, so the clear days we had yesterday, not the same today. It's a lot more cloudy, a little bit more rainy, and a little bit more gusty. Let me show you the lake now. Normally, it stops right by the rocks, and you can sort of see the waves, so you can see it getting a little bit more choppy, but now it's about 2 feet inland. So I was talking to Levee Patrol Police, and they say that they're monitoring the levels, and right now it's at about 2 feet. So this lake is the same one where we showed you that video where the water spout was formed. This is the same area that we're in now, and you can sort of see how the gusts are picking up in this area. So we are just beyond a levee, and Danny's going to show you now. Levee Patrol Police do not believe that the water is going to rise to that level, although they do say it will come inland a little bit more, maybe 3 feet. Now, let me show you another look in New Orleans. The weather getting increasingly worse, a lot rainier, a lot gustier, sort of similar conditions to here, but people all along Louisiana are growing more and more worrisome. Tropical storm Barry, a slow-moving storm, possibly bringing 48 hours worth of heavy rain.
This is going to be a major weather event for a huge portion of the state of Louisiana.
Louisiana's Governor John Bel Edwards wasting no time activating 3,000 National Guardsmen and deploying disaster response resources while requesting extra federal emergency funds.
We're confident that we are not going to have a duplicate of Katrina. However, if you have a storm that has elevations much higher than those flood walls, you're going to get water in the city.
As much as 20 inches of rain is on its way to parts of Louisiana, as the state is already battling unprecedented flooding. The Mississippi River is higher than it's ever been with a storm this size approaching.
We cannot pump our way out of the water levels and the waterfalls that are expected to hit the city of New Orleans.
While residents buy out stores, stocking up on essentials like bread and water, the storm continues to intensify over the warm waters of the Gulf.
We'll take 3 days of clothing because that's the routine. This area right here, we always got to evacuate.
And right now, here's a look at Grand Isle, and the weather conditions there are getting increasingly worse as well. A lot of flooding going on there. Remember, Grand Isle is one of the parishes that's under a mandatory evacuation, and I believe the only people that have stuck around there are the mayor and some of his people, but everybody else has evacuated. Now let me bring you back out live to where we are, Metairie, Louisiana. The Levee Patrol Police tell me that they are driving along this pathway and making sure everybody stays safe. Now, their biggest concern is when the water reaches past the levees in line with the houses. So what they do, he told me, they drive by to make sure that the water level is not the same level as the houses. But you can imagine the people living in this area, they're all very concerned. We actually spoke to a woman who lives here. She's from West Palm Beach. She moved here 2 years ago, and she told me, she's like, I don't know if I made the right decision or not. She's very worried, as are a lot of people. But the good news is that the Levee Patrol Police are here, and they are monitoring the water levels. We're going to continue to track this storm. We're going to continue making our way across Louisiana and bring you live reports all throughout the day. Stay tuned to Local 10 News at 3 o'clock because we'll be back with another live report. For now, we are live in Metairie, Louisiana. I'm Nicole Perez, Local 10 News.
Okay, yes, we will definitely be talking to you at 3 o'clock, but it looks pretty empty around there. Are you seeing a lot of people out and about, or are people really already staying put?
Chrissy, we've seen a lot of people stay put. So a couple of people were walking their dogs along the sidewalk here, but a lot of them say it's just a quick walk the dog and then go right back inside. That's why it is so empty. The woman we were talking to says that a lot of people normally come out and just take a look at the lake and, have picnics out here and spend a lot of time outdoors, but they're not. Even Bourbon Street, Danny and I drove through New Orleans and downtown area. It was empty. A lot of sandbags along, the restaurants and the shops, and not a lot of people outside.
All right, Nicole, we will check in with you later on today. Thank you.